Hello YouTube, back again. Monday the 28th of November 2022. It's 22:32 p.m. in the evening in the UK, and I have so much to tell you. So much has happened since the last time I made a video. I believe it was about a month ago, maybe October the 26th, a little over a month. Oh no, I'm lying, it says right here on my slide, the 22nd, so maybe 5 weeks, all right, and okay. So what's been happening? I moved to Liverpool. I've been talking about this in my previous videos. I finally made the move. I moved from Bristol, the southwest of England, for anyone who isn't aware of that, up to northwest. It's not far, maybe three and a half hours by train. And I moved up to Liverpool to be with the team up here to run this store, and it's absolutely blowing up. We are currently making about 20, in between 23 and 26k a day in pounds. For those of you who are American, let's say 25k in USD. That's about almost 30,000 USD a day we're making in income. I arrived maybe 3 weeks ago, and then I had to nip back to Bristol to sort of quickly tidy up some stuff, move out of the apartment where I was living, and then I came back to Liverpool about 4 days later, and I've just been thrown straight into the madness. Q4 is in full effect. It's just crazy. Let's take a look at Shopify for a second, and yeah, you can see we've got about 90 minutes left of today, and we're on £22,395. All right, so I left you before. The last video was October the 22nd, and you can see here, actually, yeah, I recorded the last video on actually our previous all-time high day, which was £13,863. That was on the 22nd. I think I was very excited. Things had got up to that point on that day, on October the 22nd. And then if you look at the rest of the month, this is why I have put Shopify stats on October for this start of this video. And you can see once we hit that point, it just went all the way down. And all right, we're still doing free, 3,000, 3,2, 3,4. Okay, at the bottom here, what happened here? We basically ran out of stock. Okay, we'd got all this stock in at the beginning of October, scaled hard, and just basically sold everything. And as a result of that, we had to reduce ad spend again, you know, which has happened to us a few times, but that was what happened for the rest of October. We didn't make as much as I would have liked. We were kind of on a good, you know, even scale. We went up, 10k, 10k, 10 to 10, 8, and then we hit this, what was the highest point at that time since we opened the store, October the 22nd, then we went all the way back down. All right, so that was October, £219,000. Okay, yeah, end of October dive due to no stock. And then new stock arrived, not right at the beginning of November, but some point in the first week. So we could scale ads up again. Just these last few bits I've put here. Ever since we got into November, we've just been blowing up the store, as you'll see from Shopify stats in a minute when I change them to this month. We're hitting new heights constantly, and the warehouse is just crazy. All right, more about that in a second. But if we change stats to November, all right, 1st to 28th, you'll see we've done 466,000 so far. If things carry on at this trajectory, which I'm pretty sure they will, we've got 2 days left of November, right? We've got tomorrow, the 29th, and then Wednesday, the 30th. And we're going to hit £500,000 this month, which is, it's just insane to me. I can't, I'm sat here making this video laughing, just being like in a bit of disbelief, because I can't believe that it's happening. All right, so £500,000 sterling is the 597,000 USD in 1 month. You know, I've never worked with a store that's made this much money. I've never been part of a store that's made this much money, not on my own or in a team or whatever. Okay, it's happening. We're on 466. We'll probably do another grand today, say 467. And yeah, we just need to do 2 more days hitting 20k, which I think we're easily going to do. And we're going to clear £500,000 in 1 month. If we go back from October the 1st, so this is all of Q4, right, so far, we've done 685. I would comfortably say we're going to make over £1 million this Q4, which is pretty good. And you can see we've, you know, scaled up, hit all-time high here, which at the time, it was like, wow, we've made £13,000 in one day. This is huge. And then we drop back down. We've run out of stock. We're like scraping around here, you know, wondering what to do, waiting for stock to arrive from China. Then it arrives, we scale up, Q4, we scale up some more, bang, we hit 20. We did 19 here and we were really close. And the next day we hit 20k for the first time, November 12th. And then we just continued to scale up, right? 21, nearly 22, 20, nearly 24, right here, bit of a drop. And then this drop here, okay, this was this week, and no, excuse me, this was last week, right? Today is Cyber Monday, and last week was pretty crazy. It was a bit of a mishmash, really. Cost per click increased quite heavily, right, leading all the way up from last Monday to Black Friday. And this is, you know, the cost per click in our Facebook ads is a constant battle. It's kind of the main thing that affects our ad spend, our income, our number of units moved out the door, all sorts of stuff. We've got things pretty tuned right now, okay? We know the products, right? We've got products there, not a problem. We've got a warehouse packed full of them really right now. So that's not a problem. We've got everything lined up, okay? Ads are good, the store's good. The store is running such a high conversion ratio. If I just move it onto online store here, and I'm going to blur these products out, but overall for the last 2 months has been 3.91. If we go this month, it's probably going to be higher. 3.79 is, you know what, when I used to run my dropshipping stores back in the day, this CR, right, the conversion, it'd be about 2.4, 2.5 on a really good day. And this is like consistently around 4%. So that's really good. If we go back to April 12th, which is the first day we started the store, up to today, we are at 985. In fact, we're going to hit £1 million income tomorrow, is what we'll do. So this is what I said here. We're about to hit £1 million. That will happen tomorrow, right? So from April 12th to November 29th, £1 million turnover. The new warehouse, we've totally outgrown our warehouse. I will, at this point in the video, overlay a lot of pictures. I've been religiously taking pictures. You know, now I've moved to Liverpool. I work in the offices and the warehouse every day. I'm running around, checking things, looking things up, talking to people. I'm doing customer support, I'm doing email marketing, I'm researching new products, I'm handling Facebook ads. I've got a social media manager now, so she's really cool. She's making TikToks and Instagrams and all sorts of stuff, Twitter. She's just really pushing things like that. Honestly, you'll see from some of these pictures, it's just, ever since we've started to move this much product, we're literally running out of room. There are bags and boxes and cardboard boxes just piled up all over the place. They're all over the office and the warehouse. There's literally no room anywhere to do anything. So in about a week and a bit, we're going to move into this larger warehouse, and I think that'll really help us. So that's been going on. Go back to this month. I mean, yeah, we're going to hit $500,000 this month, and we're going to hit over 20,000 orders as well. This day here, right, this was the highest day. What are we on? 26th. Black Friday, bit of a, I don't want to say a non-event because we still did 21k, but on Black Friday we found cost per click was really high, and at the end of the day here we just had to reduce our spend because we were losing out. ROAS wasn't that good compared to the week before. I'd done quite a lot of emailing on that day. It had a bit of an effect, but not that much. The next day, the Saturday, was a lot better for us. That did 25k, right? This was the first day since we started the store that we broke 1,000 orders. We did 1,024, and then yesterday, Sunday, we went even higher, right? This was they call it ATH, right? All-time high. This was our all-time high. Again, we beat everything again yesterday, so almost 26.5. 1,038 orders. Ad spend was a bit lower, so slightly higher ROAS yesterday. And then today, 28th, not quite as high, to be expected really after the last few days. Things are just really exploding, to be honest. The issues we have run into since hitting sort of 20-25k a day is people have just literally not got the time to pack the products. So we hired another 5 people, and their jobs, and it'll probably be mostly holiday work right up until the end of this year, but all they do is they come in and they pre-pack products for us. We've got maybe 3 or 4 winners at the moment, and some of them get packed in padded envelopes and some of them get packed in cardboard boxes. The products that are in cardboard boxes, the boxes there, they arrive flat packed, and you have to sort of put the box together, tape the bottom, put the product in the box, close the box, tape the box closed, okay? This is quite time consuming, especially when we're moving about 500-600 units a day of those. We just hired 5 people. They come in about 3 in the afternoon and they work until about 9 at night. And all they do is they make cardboard boxes, they put product in those boxes, and they stick product in padded envelopes. When the fulfillment guys come in the morning, they have a load of products pre-packed, and that makes their lives easier. As I've already mentioned, we hired a social media manager as well. She's really good. She's really working out. Klaviyo, I keep pushing this. Every video I mention this. And the more customers we get through the door, the more money we make. You know, the more ad spend we put through Facebook and other networks, the more traffic comes into the website, and the more Klaviyo snags them and puts them into flows. Right now, we're just hitting £21,000 a month purely through emailing, which is amazing to me. I've never made this much money through emailing, and probably I would say at least 80% of that is on pure autopilot from flows I've previously fixed up, right? When people buy a product, they go into a flow, and that flow will spit 1 email a week out at them for up to 90 days, 100 days. If they buy a product from that flow, they get ejected from that flow, but they also get inserted into the start of the new flow for the product they just bought. I hope that makes sense. In essence, a customer, no matter what they buy, you know, they buy one product, then they buy another one, then they might wait for 2-3 months, then they buy another one. No matter what that customer is up to, they should always be in a flow, right? They should always be being emailed. You should always be pushing products at them. You should always be offering them discount codes, reductions. You know, you should always be pushing things at them. If you're not doing that, you're losing out on money, guys. You know, this year, it's just been crazy for Klaviyo. Next year for this store, I'm going to make them at least 150k purely through emailing, which is a lot of money. And that's, okay, understand that's nothing to do with Facebook ads or having to pay for traffic or pay for anything, right? It's autopilot money and broadcast campaigns. So about to hit 50k in sales in Klaviyo for this year. That will happen in about the next probably 2 weeks. Black Friday, Cyber Monday is over. Literally, as I make this video, we are in the last sort of 80 minutes of Cyber Monday, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, that's just this time of year, right? The minute that ends, we've got the Christmas rush when people just go crazy, and we're just going to push hard. I'll put some more pictures in here as well. We got the final lorry load of product. Yeah, our main winner now, actually. It's come up to beat everything else. We got 20,000 units of that arrived in a van today that took about 8 of us an hour to unload and put into the warehouse. I'll put some more pictures in here of that. They are here. We don't need to buy any more product for the rest of the year. We have everything in the warehouse now. Our job is to scale as hard and fast and push things up and get as much product out the door as we can before Christmas. We've set the last day on our store for Christmas orders, or I should say for people wanting to get orders before Christmas. We've set the last day on the store to the 19th of December. So that's been made quite clear, and we'll probably really reduce ads, starting the 20th, because we've been working like crazy. I mean, I've been in Liverpool maybe 3 weeks and I've had 2 days off work. It's just, we are working round the clock, okay? I get up at 6:30 in the morning, I get on a train, I go to work, I work all day, I come home, I answer email all night. It's just, I'm working weekends, that's just, everyone's the same, it's relentless. It's this relentless pace that I'm actually really loving, just for how crazy it is, honestly. It's, and I know that once it gets past Christmas, things will be different, okay? And, this is what we've worked for all year, okay? We started April the 12th, we pushed hard and we ordered product, we built the website, we found our winners, we worked stuff out, we did email flows, we just put in all this work, and all of it really was for Q4, right? And, that is paying off, right? Because October 1st to today, 684k, we could, I mean, we're probably going to do £1 million this Q4, which for us is awesome. But hey, let's not get tilted, right? Let's just bear in mind, I saw a Twitter post just yesterday, and it was about an ecom brand in Canada. I can't remember the name of it right now, it escapes me, but they sell kind of quite high end, mainly luggage, all right, and like carry-on bags, rucksacks, that kind of thing. It's called Monos or Momos or something like that. Anyway, they did over $3 million, right, on Black Friday, one day, okay? So all of this, oh yeah, we've made £1 million in Q4. When you hear stories like that, there's always somebody bigger than you, okay? There's always someone who's earning more money than you, and to do over $3 million in one day is just insane, and it just proves where you can go if you've got the vision and you work hard, you spend the ad money, and you build the brand, okay? They're a really good brand. I was looking at their website. They do quite high-end luggage. The average price of their bags look to be about $200, so high AOV. Or whatever, but anyway, I'm just waffling now. It's near the end of the video, and that always happens when I do that. But the Christmas wish is incoming, and I'm excited as hell for next year. I'm in a new city. Anyone who's not from England, look up Liverpool on the map. It's a really good place. I haven't had much time to explore, honestly, so far, because I've just been either at work or in bed asleep. Things will change next year, and in the meantime, stay safe, all right? I'm going to catch you in the next one, and that will be part 11, and I'll let you know probably how we did in Q4 and if we broke the £1 million mark and all the rest of it, all right? Those of you who've been following me on this journey, thank you very much. I really appreciate your views, your comments, your love, and everything else. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one, all right? Thanks for watching. Peace.